it wrong. We're going to look at errors, guys. Errors involving parentheses. Okay, this is our first one error we're going to look at. It's already marked out because marked wrong. It's completely wrong. All right. On this one, you must distribute the negative. This guy right here, he has to be distributed to both these dudes. Whenever you guys see a minus sign, it's like saying the opposite. It's like you're adding the opposite. And what would the opposite of this be? It would not be negative x and negative b. It would be negative x and positive b. So this is what it should look like. Okay, it should look like negative x, positive b. All right, let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next error right here. Can you guys, with your teammates, figure out what's going on? This is how popular this error is. Someone made a little GIF for it. Or sorry, meme. Sorry. Don't stop throwing stuff at me. Okay, this guy is confused. He thinks this is what he is right here. No, this is what he is, and I'm about to show you why. I mean, I found that on the internet. I didn't have to make it. It's already there. Okay, so when you guys see this 2 right here, that exponent means a plus b times a plus b. That's what it means. Okay? It does not mean this. That is wrong. Okay? If I multiply this stuff out all the way, I'm going to get a squared plus ab plus ab plus b squared, which would be 2ab in the middle, and that would be what it equals, what we just saw in that picture. Now, why are students making this mistake? I will show you. Okay, I know you guys are curious, like, well, why? I made that mistake before. Okay, look. You're confusing it with this. You're saying ab to the second power. You're confusing it with this. You see that right there? You know what that means right there? That means AB times AB, right? Right? That's what it means. Same thing as what we just saw. But what do we get if we actually do multiply those together? What is AB times AB? A squared B squared. So some people, actually a lot of people, skip this middle step because they know a cute little shortcut and they go from here to here. Do you guys see what's happening? Yes. It looks like you just distribute this 2 to each term inside. And so that's why they do that. But over here, you can't do that. Why can't you do it?
You just said so.
There's a plus sign there, and I just showed you guys why you can't. When you multiply this out, that's not what happens. You don't get this. You get this.
No.
Those first 2 mistakes are mistakes I see a lot. In fact, I see this one the most. I don't see this one that often, but talk to your neighbors to see if you can figure out what the mistake is. Hey, students, I heard you guys talking correctly. As you can see, A and B need to be multiplied together to get AB, but also 1/2 times 1/2 have to be multiplied together. You don't get 1/2 when you multiply 1/2 and 1/2. What do you get? 1/4. You get 1/4. So when you guys do this, you should get this. Now this is weird. How come this is on top right here? Because you could put a 1 underneath this and multiply straight across, and that's what you would get. Okay? Both ways are written down correctly. You can write down either way. In calculus, writing it this way makes things a little bit more simple. Okay, let's look at one more. Again, this is not an error that I see very often, but it is an error. This is probably falling in the category more so of being able to manipulate a function. You cannot take that 3 out. Can't do that. So what can you do? If you want to take a 3 out of it, what can you do? This is how you do it. Yeah, you would do the power first. That's why you can't do it. But if I did this, if I just put a bracket around that and a bracket around that, now it's correct. Because now the 3 is still being squared. And I would still have to multiply this out before the squared happens. I guess you don't have to. That'd just be one way to do it. So this is what it looks like over here. Same thing. Boom. All right, guys. So that's what we got. So over here, you could have just taken a 3 squared out to begin with instead of doing the brackets and stuff. But those are common errors.